Hello students, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. In this lecture I am going to talk about some numerical on DC motor. This is part 3. Earlier I had developed part 1 and part 2 and I had developed some numerical. We have solved some numerical on speed control and other things. Here also I am going to discuss 3 numericals based on speed control and torque conditions on DC motor. So this is the numerical number 1. A DC series motor I have given. So I am going to draw the DC series motor. This is DC series motor. This is EB, RA, and this is series field winding. I have given the having resistance of 1 ohm between its terminal. मतलब RA and RSC combined is given 1 ohm between the terminal VT. Okay, 1 ohm. And torque is given. Torque is proportional to the square of the speed. So I have given that torque condition. Torque is proportional to the speed, right? At 230 volts. So VT is given 230 volt, right? It runs at 300 RPM and takes current of 15 ampere. So I have given IA1 15 ampere first case, and N1 is given 300 RPM, right? The speed of fan is to be raised to 375. N2 is given 375 RPM by increasing the voltage. Okay. Find the voltage and current required. I have given VT. Say 1 is given. Increase the voltage. Actually VT2 निकालना है. I have to find VT2. Terminal voltage they are saying it is increasing. Find the voltage and current required. Okay, I have to find the IA2 also. Assume motor is unsaturated. So these things I have given. Okay, so first of all, we know torque conditions is given. Okay, T1 or T is proportional to what? N phi. Sorry, not T equal to N phi. T is proportional to what? T, we know T is proportional to phi into IA equal to IF into IA. In case of series motor, it is proportional to IA square because field current and armature current both are same. So T1 upon T2 equal to what? IA1 square upon IA2 square equal to, it is proportional to N1 square upon N2 square. It is given. T is proportional to N square is given. So from here you can calculate IA2. Hence IA2 equal to what? IA2 equal to क्या होगा? IA1 square into N2 square upon N1 square. Right now from here IA2 equal to क्या होगा? IA1 square into N2 square upon N1 square और under root किया तो you will get the answer. Right? So from here IA1 कितना दिया है? It is given 15 ampere square into N2 is given 375 upon N1 is given 300 square, and under root of that you will get the IA2. So if you use the calculator, just I am going to use the calculator, I am going to solve it. Yes, I am getting 18.75 ampere. So from the torque condition is given, torque is proportional to N square. So I am getting IA2. Okay, so after getting IA2, we will find EB1 and EB2. What is EB1? EB1 equal to what? VT minus IA1 RA plus RSC. Vt is given 230 minus IA1 is given into RA plus RSC is given 1. Okay, it is 1. So we will get EB1 equal to 215 volt. EB2 equal to VT2, this is VT1 minus IA2 RA plus RSC, this is given. IA2 is known, but these two are not known. Okay, we have to calculate this. So anyway, EB2 you can calculate by using this formula EB1 upon EB2. EB1 upon EB2 equal to what? N1 phi 1 upon N2 phi 2 equal to N1 IF1 upon N2 IF2. And in case of series motor, field current and armature current is same, so equal to N1 IA1 upon N2 IA2. So all these things are known. You can calculate EB2. So EB2 equal to what? EB2 equal to what? EB1. This is EB1 into N2 into IA2 upon N1 IA1. This equal to this, so you can calculate EB2. So EB1 is known. What is 215? N2 is given 375. N1 is known. N1 is given 300. IA2 is known. What is IA2? IA2 we have calculated. IA2 we have calculated 18.75 upon IA1. IA1 is known 15 ampere. So in this way we will calculate EB2. 215 into 375 into 18.75 upon 300 into 15. So I'm using the calculator, I'm getting 335.9. 335.9 volt. Okay, I got EB2. Now we will use this EB2, we will put here in this formula. So we will calculate the EB2. So VT from this formula, VT equal to क्या होगा? EB2 प्लस ये यहाँ आएगा तो प्लस IA2 RA प्लस RSC. EB2 कितना है? 335.9 प्लस IA2 is 18.75 we got here into RA plus RSC 1. So 335 plus this, I think 354 point something, yes. So by using the calculator, 354.68 volt I am getting. Okay, so that is the answer I am getting. So this is the second answer, this is the first answer, we got it. This. Okay, so these are the two answers we got it from here. So this problems is very simple. Just torque condition is given, you can get IA2, and EB1 upon EB2 you will get EB2, and EB2 say you can get VT2. In this problem, terminal voltage they are changing. Okay, I am rubbing it. Next question I am going to solve. Next problem. This is the example number 2 I have given. A 2-pole DC series motor runs at 800 RPM. I have given a DC series motor, right? So this is the DC series motor I have given. DC series motor I have given 2 pole 800 rpm, N1 is given 800 rpm. When taking 50 ampere at 100 volt, this is 100 volt supply voltage plus and minus, taking 50 ampere, so IA1 equal to IF1 equal to 50 ampere is given. Sorry, okay, 50 ampere is given, 800 rpm with both field coils in series. Okay, so sorry, यहाँ पर दो field coil दी हैं, two field coils are given, right? So I'm making change. मैं थोड़ा सा change कर लेता हूँ. Okay. So I have given two field coils, right? Two field coils are given, they both are in series. Okay, first case. Calculate the speed if the coils were connected in parallel. Now this is in series, so IF1 equal to IA1 equal to 50 ohm, right? Okay. Each other, the load torque remaining the same, so T2 second case or T1 first case torque will be same. Resistance of each series coil is 0.03 ohm, 0.03 ohm. It is given, and armature is 0.04. Everything is given. Okay, so you can calculate first EB1 equal to what? VT minus IA1 RA plus RSC. VT कितना है 100 माइनस IA1 इज गिवन 50, RA प्लस RSC कितना है 0.03 so it is 0.04 plus 0.03 plus 0.03, so it is I think 1. 0.1 into 50, 5. 100 minus 5 is 95 volt we will get, that is EB1. Now I have to find EB2, but for finding the EB2 I have to find IA2. How will you get IA2? From the torque condition. Okay, so from the torque condition I will get okay. Now here, when these two coils connected in series, this is the armature winding, these two coils connected in parallel, second case. So this is IA2. Clear? So what is the IF2? Phi 2 proportional to IF2 proportional to what? IA2 by 2. When these two coils connected in parallel, phi 2 will be proportional to IA2 by 2. Be careful about it. Okay. So torque is given same. This is given T2 equal to T1. So since T2 equal to T1, because I have to find IA2 निकालने के लिए torque condition use करेंगे. T2 equal to क्या होता है? Phi 2 IA2 equal to phi 1 IA1. Phi 2 कितना है? Phi 2 मतलब IF2 और phi 2 के बदले में IF2 IA2 equal to IF1 IA1. IF2 कितना दिया है? It is IF2 equal to what? IA2 by 2. So IA2 by 2 into IA2. So you will get IA2 square upon 2 equal to ये हो जाएगा IA1 square, IA1 और IA1. Okay, so you will, from here you will get IA2 equal to what? Root 2 times IA1. Okay, root 2 times IA1. So we will get root 2 times IA1. What is the root 2 times? Root 2 times IA1 कितना होगा? IA1 कितना है? It is 50 ampere. So root 2 into 50, it is 70.7, I think so. Yes, it is 70.7 ampere. I will get IA2. That is IA2. So once you know IA2, you will get EB2. EB2 equal to what? VT. VT कितना है? 100 minus IA2 70.7 plus RA will be same 0.04 plus these two coils 0.03 and 0.03 in parallel, equal value in parallel, it is half. So plus क्या होगा? 0.015. Is it clear? अगर दोनों कॉइल का रेजिस्टेंस कितना 0.03 एंड 0.03 पैरेलल में आएंगे तो हाफ हो जाएगा. सो 0.03 एंड 0.03 का हाफ क्या होगा? 0.015. So if you use the calculator 0.04 plus 0.015, just I'm going to use 0.04 plus 0.015 into 70.7 equal to it is 3.88. 100 minus 3.88. 100 minus 3.88. I am getting 96.12. So I am getting EB2 equal to what? 96. Okay, 96.12. volt. I got it. So I got EB2 also 96.12 volt, right? 100 minus 70.7 to this. Okay. Now we know EB1 upon EB2 equal to what? N1 phi 1 upon N2 phi 2. N1 IF1 upon N2 IF2 equal to N1 IF1 मतलब IA1 upon N2 IF2 मतलब IA2/2. मैंने यहाँ बता दिया था आपको this. Okay, so this all these values are known. You can calculate. I think N2 क्या निकालना है? I had to calculate N2. So N2 क्या होगा? N2 equal to what? N1 IA1 into 2 upon IA2. ये N2 यहाँ आएगा तो यहाँ क्या बचेगा? N1 IA1 और डिवाइड बाई 2 ऊपर चला जाएगा. सो 2 इंटू IA2 और यहाँ जाएगा EB2 upon EB1. So by using the calculator you can get it. Okay. So by using this you will get N1. I know N1 equal to what? 800 is given. It is 800. IA1 we have given 50 ampere into 2 into EB2 we know 96.12 upon IA2. What is the value of IA2? I got 70.7 into EB1 we got 95 this. So by using the calculator we will get the result. So just wait. This is 800 into 100 into 96.12 equal divided by 70.7 equal divided by 95. So I am getting 1144. I am getting speed 1144 RPM. So that is the answer. I am getting 1144 rpm. In this way we will get it, right? So it is very simple problem. It is an example of series field winding. अगर आपका दो वाइंडिंग सीरीज में है तो यू विल गेट द स्पीड 800 आरपीएम. अगर दोनों वाइंडिंग को पैरेलल में लेके गए आप, so what will happen? When you go in the parallel, flux will be reduced, speed will increase. Okay, so that question examiner can ask in theory. Series में है तो particular speed. If you bring these two field windings in parallel, what will happen? Speed will same, increase or decrease. Speed will increase, right? So you can learn so many things from the numerical also. Numerical means they are there to clear your concept. Okay. I am going to discuss the last problem here. This is the third question I have given. A 25 HP 220 volt DC series motor. So I am going to draw the DC series motor first. DC series motor 220 volt DC series motor we have. 25 HP, that is the output of motor. Mechanical output of motor is 25 HP. If you want, you can convert into 25 into watts में convert करना है तो 746. If you multiply with 746, you will get in watts. तो पहला काम कर लेता हूँ, output of motor equal to convert into watts. So with the help of calculator, I am getting 18,650 watt. I am getting. Clear? The efficiency is given 80%. Efficiency is given 80%. So you know efficiency equal to क्या होता है? Output upon input. So you know this, you know output, you will get the input. Input power, that is VT into IL. Input power क्या होता है? Input power is electrical input power, VT into IL. This is VT, this is IL. Equal to VT into IA. You can say IL or IA. So input equal to what? Output upon efficiency. Output कितना है? 18650 divided by 0.8. Input power will be more. Input power, if you divide by this, you will get this upon this is I am getting 23312. 23312 watt. I am getting it. That is the input power I am getting. Okay. So from here you will get IL1 equal to IA1 equal to 23312 divided by VT. VT कितना है? 220. So if you divide by 220, you will get input armature current or IL1. So 23312 upon 220, if you do it, you will get 105.96 ampere. 105.96 ampere we will get it. So this is the IL1 equal to IA1. Okay. Now if the load torque is reduced to 100 Newton meter, so this is reduced, this is T2 is given. Load torque is reduced to 200 Newton meter, matlab this is T2, and 2 ohm resistance is connected in series with the armature. Okay, what will be the speed of the machine? I have to calculate the N2. Second case. Okay, armature resistance, field winding resistance, everything is given. Okay, now from here we will calculate the ये ओरिजिनल कंडीशन से हमें आउटपुट मालूम है. सो आउटपुट इक्वल टू क्या होता है? आउटपुट इक्वल टू क्या होता है? 2 पाई एन टी अपॉन 60. ओरिजिनल कंडीशन इट इज T1. So speed is given, नहीं दिया है, speed is not given. So 225 motor runs at full load and efficiency. I think it is I forget it. Runs यहाँ पर runs at 1000 RPM is given. Please, it is given. Please correct it. So everything is given. Output is known as 2 pi n is given, 60 is given. So you can calculate T1. T1 equal to क्या आएगा? आउटपुट कितना है? 233. Sorry. Output is what? 18650. This is output into 60 upon 2 pi n. 2 pi n is given 1000. Okay, so you will get T1. So by using the calculator, I am getting 178.09 Newton meter. I am getting it. That is a T1. T2 is given 100. This is given. Okay, it is given. So T1 is known, T2 is known. Now, अगर दोनों मालूम है तो T1 upon T2 equal to क्या होगा? T1 upon T2 equal to what? N1. Sorry, T is proportional to phi 1 IA1 upon phi 2 IA2. Right? T1 upon T2 equal to this, and phi 1 or IA1, phi 1, who is producing phi 1? IF1. IF1 or IA1 same, so it is IA1 square. Similarly, it is IA2 square equal to what? T1 upon T2. T1 कितना है? 178.09 और T2 कितना है? 100. So you can solve IA2. Hence you can find IA2. What is the value of IA2? Equal to IA1 square into 100 upon 178.09. That is IA2 equal to क्या होगा? IA1 square into 100 upon 178, right? और इसका अंडर रूट कर देंगे अपन. IA1 का स्क्वायर, IA1 कहाँ है? IA1 is 105.96 square into 100 upon 178.09 and under root of that. By using the calculator, I will get IA2. So by using the calculator, I am getting IA2. I am getting 79.8 ampere. That is the answer I am getting, IA2, 79.8. Now, if you know IA2, you can get the EB1 and EB2. EB1 equal to what? EB1 equal to VT minus IA1 RA plus RSC. VT कितना है? 220 minus IA1 is what? IA1 is this 105.96 into RA plus RSC. ये 0.2 plus 0.5. Right now? So by using this formula, we will get EB1. So if you use the calculator, 220 minus 105.96 into 0.7. So I am getting 145.8. 145.8 volt. I am getting it. EB1. Similarly, EB2 equal to what? VT. कितना है VT? 220 minus IA2 I have calculated IA2 is this 79.8 plus RA plus RSC 0.2 plus 0.5 plus you are inserting some resistance. देखो ये 2 ohm resistance plus 2. So when you insert this resistance, so drop will be more. Okay, so by using the calculator 2.7 into this, so approximately वो drop ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. Let us say I am going to use the calculator 79.8 into 2.7 minus plus 270. So I am getting only 5.62 volt. So that is the EV1. Clear now? Now we will use the formula EV1 upon EB2 equal to N1 phi1 upon N2 phi2 equal to N1 IA1 upon N2 IA2. So you can calculate N2, hence N2 equal to, what is N2 equal to? EB1 upon EB2. So N2, sorry, N2 equal to N2 equal to N2 यहाँ आएगा तो क्या आएगा? N1 IA1 upon IA2. N2 यहाँ आ गया तो N1 IA1 upon IA2 और ये उल्टा हो जाएगा EB2 upon EB1. N1 is 1000. IA1 is what? IA1 कितना था? 105.96 upon IA2 is what? 79.8 into EB2 is what? EB2 we got 5.62 upon EB1 is what? 145.8. 145.8. So I am going to use the calculator just 1000 into 105.96 into 5.62 upon 79.8 79.4 है, sorry, into 145.8. Okay, so I am getting approximately 51 RPM. यहाँ change है actually, it is not a 79.8, it is 79.4. This one, यहाँ सब जगह 79.4 है, please correct it. 79.4. Okay, so you will get 51 RPM. So in this way, if your concept is clear, how to do it, clear your concept and then only solve. Please don't muck up the problem. Same process everywhere, same process we have. Okay, just if your concept is clear, you can get the answer. So I have solved 3 numerical. Clear? I have given my address and phone number both. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, now I am going to stop here only. Next time, in the next lecture, I will discuss the theory, that is the starters I will discuss. Necessary of a starter, types of starter, clear, and then I will discuss the efficiency, regulation, efficiency and losses, etc., and some numerical based on that, and we will discuss the braking part also. Okay, so I am stopping here. Okay, thank you very much for listening me carefully. Thank you.